Hotspur TV back again. And today I've got Muzzy with me. So Muzzy, how you doing, man?
Hey, you're right. I'm good, thanks. You?
Yeah. So Muzzy's a Fulham fan. He's gonna give us information, I guess, for Sunday. And TJ, who's been itching to say something like the past.
Welcome, my people.
Yeah.
How you guys all been? How's everybody been? In fact, let me start with that, bro. How's everybody been?
Yeah, man. I'm good. I mean, won
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, man. I'm good, my bro, as well, isn't it? Yeah. Muzzy, what about yourself? How you been, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Cool. Boom. Let me tell you what I'm gonna start with. Yeah, bro. I don't even give a damn about Fulham or the next match or the next match. All I care about is the Europa League right now. So win, lose, draw. I don't give a too much. We can't get relegated, and we can't, and we're not climbing any higher. The league for me don't matter for man. And I'll be so honest with you. Win, lose, draw. Who gives a damn? Let me be honest with you. Look, in my opinion, this game don't mean nothing. It means nothing. You know, if I'll be honest with you, yeah, I'm only coming with this energy because I'll be so real. If Ange can win this Europa League, bro, that's all that matters for man. I'll be honest with you. I've always said I don't believe he can, but bro, we won, and I'll be first 60 minutes, yeah, the best football I've seen Ange play. Yeah, bro. After they took off Van der Ven, we conceded straight away, and I heard that, and there was a few scary moments. Wait, was you at the game?
Yeah. But
Cool,
you said
perfect.
First, so I just let you speak, man, didn't it?
Yeah. No. You could go, or you could go on next, innit? Yeah. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say, like for me, first 60 minutes, bro, it was sensational football. Obviously, when Van der Ven come off, yeah, we conceded straight away, and there was a few hairy moments. We were struggling for the remainder 20 or 30 minutes until 90 minutes, bro. I was scared, man. I'll be so honest with you. But my point is this: we won. You know, it don't have to be a comfortable. The point is, we won. You know, and that was the most important for me. Look, I'll be honest with you. That's the most important Europa game in my life. I'll be so real. All of them Europa Leagues are turning like Champions League for man. I'll be honest with you. If we can actually win it, and look, you might think I'm deluded right now. Yeah, you generally might think I'm deluded. All of you, man, I've been hating on Ange from. I didn't even want him as my manager. Yeah, I've been hating on Ange from season 1. But bro, if he wins the Europa League, I'll say this right now, and people might think I'm corrupted. I still don't believe he can, but if he can, if there's a chance, Brad, I would say I'm sorry. I would say I would apologize to everyone. This whole process of us going up and down, back and forward, right, was worth the trophy. I haven't seen a trophy in 16 years.
But do you actually think do you actually think we're going to win it?
I don't know if he can, but if we can scumbag some wins, bro, we definitely can. There's a chance. There's still a slim chance. Look, we're all football fans. Why do you start becoming football fans? You dream. Yeah. Well, let's be honest with you. You dream. You dream that it can happen.
Robert, do you want to come on?
Yeah. Maybe it might not. Look, I still don't believe it can. But if Ange Postecoglou can do it, bro, he's broke the curse for the last 5 years. We've had, and I'm not going to, listen, I'm going to say sorry. We've had, look, regardless of what Levy's done or not done, right? We've had 2 of the best managers in the world come to Tottenham, and they couldn't do it. Yeah, maybe sacking Mourinho
before the final.
Before a final, it's crazy. But let's not say the reason he got the sack. Let's be honest with you, and a lot of fans forget this. That season was awful. Let's remember it clearly. The season was awful.
You say that, yeah, but like we were like 7th or something when he was
exactly, and we classed that as awful. Think about it.
13th now.
And this is my point. My point is this: there's a glimmer of hope that he could. I'm not saying he is going to. I still don't believe it.
What's the difference between Jose's time at Spurs and Ange's then?
If he can do it, bro. Listen, the whole purpose of all of us being fans is to dream, right? You started becoming a Tottenham fan because you dreamt. Think about it. You fell in love with the club, right?
Yeah.
The same way I fell in love with the club. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. It might be a deluded thought right now, but you have to dream. Sometimes you have to. And this is what I said.
Because you spoke about Mourinho, yeah. What's the difference
between
the situation we were with Mourinho? Like I said, we were like 6th, 7th, 8th, something like that, and in the final before he got sacked. Between that situation and this one, where we're out of every single cup apart from the Europa League, where we're now in the quarterfinal, and we're sitting in 13th, like which is I'd argue Mourinho's position was better.
But if we win the Europa League, wouldn't that write off all of what that you just said?
Yeah, but we're in the quarterfinal.
Yeah, 100%. No, but you still have to have hope. You know, this is the thing in it about fans that I've realized now. You know, I don't want to be overly you know my stance on Ange. You know my stance on Ange.
Yeah, we agree with that.
I'm still on this stance.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, he should be sacked. However, he's just got past a game that looked like it was out and in. Whether it was a good performance for 90 minutes or a good performance for 60 minutes, we got past. And let me tell you this as well. I go back to why I've had a long period on like speaking right now, right? Because I actually truly believe this. You see, when he subbed us Van der Ven, Van der Ven and Romero, they need to manage their minutes. In fact, let me tell you this so far. I don't even care if they play on when we playing Fulham. Sunday. See, this is how I know I'm not even caring about the league, bro. Because I don't even know when we're going to be playing, bro. Because I tuned into the Europa League every single game, and you know this, every single game. As soon as the goal goes in, what do, bro?
Watch Netflix.
I haven't watched Tottenham play for a very long time because I can't stand it. I'm the biggest Ange out guy on this panel. I'll be so honest with you. I hate the brother. However, bro, if he can win the Europa League, and there's still a chance, regardless of my feelings or not, I will say I'm sorry. Because that just showed, bro, he said he made big claims. Let's not forget, he made big claims. And I'm not saying I take his word as gospel. What did he say? I win a trophy in my second season.
Wait, can I interrupt you there quickly?
Yeah, go for it, my bro.
He didn't come out and saying he's going to win every, in his second season. He just stated that. And then I've listened to it on the radio. I drive around a lot, so I listen to this pop up all the time. And they asked him, and what are you going to do if you don't win in your second season? And he came out and said, well, then I can't say it no more. He's not trying to say that he wins every 2 seasons. He's just saying that every club he's been at, he's won in the second season.
Yeah, no, but what my point is this. And if he can't, he says he's not going to say it, right? So take the guy's words of gospel. His host. Let's be honest with you. Levy won't sack Ange, and we need to be realistic here. I'm going to be honest with you. I want him gone now, but Levy won't sack Ange if he don't finish this Europa League. Because then
get
you
knocked
say
out in
what's
the
different?
quarterfinal.
What's different? What's different? What's different to Mourinho and Ange?
Can I tell you what the difference is?
Go for
Because
it, my brother.
when Jose was sacked, Jose wanted to rest players like we all want to now, I guess, right? For
Exactly.
the final, yeah. And because Levy, we were 6 points, I think, off fourth or something like that. Someone told me 4 or 6 points, I can't remember. But because of that, Levy wanted him to still prioritize the league over the cup game. So
Yeah.
even though Jose wanted to rest, say like I can't remember who we were playing before the final, but like say half the team or something, I don't know, something like that. He didn't. Levy wasn't going to agree with him. I mean, there was also the Super League thing where Jose didn't want to be in the Super League and he wasn't happy about that. But the main factor was he wanted to rest players, and Levy didn't want him to rest players.
Yeah.
It's not just that. When Mourinho was manager, he didn't have as many injuries as Ange. Like, I'm not even a Tottenham fan, but I feel sorry for Ange for the things he has to go through. He's got to put Archie Gray out of position. He's got to put, Ben Davis centre back. I don't know if he actually plays here or not, but he's putting players that aren't in their natural position because he has to deal with all the injury crisis. So I give Ange a little bit of a leeway there because of the injuries he's had.
That makes so much sense, though. This is what I'm trying to say. That right there makes so much sense. If, like I said, I hate the guy. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even want him in charge. Haj, you know who I wanted to come back. I've been saying this. I've been screaming his name for the longest a while. That was my number one pick. And Ange wasn't even on that list.
Ange was on anyone's list apart from like 2 people I remember.
And this is my thing. If Ange can do it, look, the dream to die to whatever, right? You just have to, if he can do it.
Yeah.
Bro, he's broke this curse.
But we're long way away
curse.
from that. What, like 4 games before even to get into the final? If we get past Frankfurt. I'm going to talk about that a bit later, but...
Yeah, but for me, the league don't matter. We can't get relegated now, can we? It's not.
Well, mathematically we can, but like I don't think so. We will. Yeah.
We won't.
Listen, unless Ipswich go on like a 10-match streak, you're fine. Don't worry.
Brother, exactly. And we can't climb the table. What does the league mean? Nothing. Nothing. It doesn't.
Jose was kind of because you also spoke about Jose. Now I'll have to bring this up. You think because Jose was doing better in the league, it was to a detriment then that we were 6 points off the 4th safe.
But the standard was so high. You know why the standard was so? The difference between, and you know what? Another thing that you said. Sorry, I'm going on. I will let other people jump in. It's just I have a lot to say about this. I've deeply thought it. It was itching on my tongue. I've been speaking to a lot of Spurs fans today, and bruv, it's made me question all of them past 5 managers. Because so much I love about Poch, I'll be so real. It goes deep and root. I love Poch, right? But bruv, he didn't win a trophy. And I hold him so high. And we've got a manager in Ange. Whether you believe you can do it, I'm still optimistic. I want to be optimistic right now. This one win hasn't made me go cuckoo, but there's still a chance that he could win it. Whether he does or he doesn't, if he does, I have to hold my hands up and say sorry. And you have to as well.
I'm not going to apologise to Ange. He said he was apologise to me for his flipping comments before City.
But if he wins a trophy, what matters more? Okay, cool. So now this is another thing then I was going to jump onto.
Yeah.
What matters more to you? It's been 15 years without a trophy, my brother.
Yeah.
Doesn't that matter more? Isn't that why we're supporting Tottenham?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I might as well not even follow football. But believe me.
But TJ, we're in the quarterfinal. We're not even in the. We kind of. I don't know
Bro.
this conversation now, bro. We're not even in the final. Like
You have to dream from early, bro. If you can't see us winning things, Major Lawbrook 101, and you know what I'm gonna go on to. You have to believe in yourself in order to achieve massive things, and you agree with me that we've had this conversation many times.
Yeah, but I believe in myself. I don't know if I believe in the manager.
So if you can't believe that we can win it, see you put off negative energy. From you just saying,
it's my fault we're not winning the title.
No, my brother, take it serious. You know, you have to have some sort of belief.
Yeah.
If you can't believe, like I say, there's no point in supporting Tottenham. That's why, you know what? I'll be so honest with you. Sometimes I admire a lot of the engine quotas. You know why?
Why?
I'll give you a good example. Like I'm gonna give you a good example. Ben, you know he's been engine for a long time.
Who?
Ben and Sim from We're Tottenham TV.
I think Sim.
Sim. Sim. Yeah. He's been on this engine for so long, and he's on the same level that I'm even gonna relate to him now. I'm gonna relate to him. See, as a Ange hater, bro, I can acknowledge when sometimes I can be wrong. He's been believing in Ange for so long because that's what it means to be a fan. You have to sometimes believe that you can win these things. If you stop believing in it, 15 years is going to turn into 20 years. 20 years is going to turn to 30 years. 30, bro, we turn into Newcastle.
I mean, Newcastle were in the final, though.
100%.
And
I bet all their fans. Wait. I bet all their fans. Hold on.
Yeah.
I bet all their fans are believing.
Yeah, because I think they got to the final last season, didn't they, as well?
I bet all their fans are believing. When we got to got to the biggest final in all of Premier League history.
Yeah.
Champions League final. This is the last bit I'm gonna say. We knew we were gonna go against Liverpool. But I bet every Tottenham fan believed. What if? Come on.
Yeah, but Harry Kane forced himself into the team where Lucas Moura should have started.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
I guess. Well, you're not an ex, TJ, so I guess I was in the minority then because I didn't really.
So you didn't believe?
I didn't think we were going to win that final.
You didn't believe? See, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm still optimistic. Maybe deep down in my soul, I'm still optimistic, and I want my club to be the best of the best.
Bro, you're more.
Maybe
anyways.
Maybe I'm deluded. Maybe I'm deluded. People call me out for being deluded. Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm not here to make friends, bro. I'll be so real. I'm loved and adored, with the people I hold close to me.
Yeah,
the more small my circle, the better.
Yeah.
So my point is this: maybe I'm deluded, but he deserves to be sacked. However, what if he can win this trophy? That's all I lay it down to the panel.
Okay.
I'm going to be quiet for about 10 minutes now.
I'm going to bring Elijah in quickly and Muzzy can talk. Elijah, you there?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, don't worry, bro.
Sorry.
Off on one. So, how you been, man?
I've been chilling, man. I've just been popping up on streams all over the place. I've been on like 7 different channels in the last week, bro. So, but I'm in good spirits, man. I passed my exam this morning, and now I'm going to work.
Well done, man.
Yeah, fam. Appreciate that. So, yeah, you already know me, man. What's up?
Did you watch the game last night then? Or
yeah.
Do you watch along in it? So what did you think?
I do watch along.
Are you like with TJ and you think it's going to win the Europa League now?
Well, I've always said that the squad's good enough to win. It's just whether the manager can take us there. I've always maintained the same kind of stance in it. I haven't. I know that there's some players that aren't good enough to play at the club if we want to compete like consistently, and that's probably most of the players. But to win the Europa League, if that's the objective, our squad is good enough to do that. It's just I don't see these
Well, you
tactics.
can't. No,
Huh?
Is there a chance? Can I reiterate the question? Is there a chance?
Well,
And
there's always a
Postecoglou. Wait,
There's always a chance.
exactly. So why can't we just believe in that? That's the question I'm going to ask. Cool. Carry on, Elijah, my bro. It's directed at you, bro.
I mean, I believe in the players' ability, like the abilities of the players. I just don't think that the tactics are good enough to where we can win any major honors or any type of silverware. That's personally how I look at it. I mean, Ange can always prove me wrong. If the main reason I'm Ange out is not because of things he says in the media or anything like that, or the way he portrays himself or what he did at other places. I'm only Ange out because I don't see our style of play winning trophies. That's really it. I just want to win. That's the only thing that matters to me. I don't care about what he says in the media. I don't care about what the players view of him. I don't care about what the fan base thinks of him. If he's winning games, I want him in. It's that simple. He hasn't been winning games. He hasn't tried to adapt and switch up anything. Therefore, I'm Ange out because I don't see this one style of play winning trophies. I don't see it. If he wins the trophy, which the players are more than capable of winning the trophy, and Ange leading these players is also capable of winning this trophy as well. I believe it's the manager and the players are both capable. If they win the trophy, then obviously I'm wrong because I thought he couldn't win the trophy with this style of play and he would have won a trophy. So that's mainly where I stand. My position has always been the same and it's not going to change because there's no reason for it to change.
So wait. Can I? Sorry, I know I said I was going to shut up, but bro, you said you like I'm so passionate about this right now, man. I can't lie to you. We could do a whole show on this one topic. Yeah, cool. Yeah, but you say like I'm my stance. I've been an Ange out for a long while. Yeah, I was Ange out before you. I was Ange out before. Well, I think Haz was Ange out near enough the same time as me, innit? Where it was one stream he said, yeah, it's done. We're good. We've gone for it, right? And that was last season, right? But what I'm trying to say, if he can break the curse, and it might sound deluded from my perspective because I've just said I'm Ange out, but what if this guy can break the curse?
I mean, I've been saying
we
that
can
for
at least give him. I don't know what I'm trying to say. From yesterday, that I thought we would go out. I generally believed we would go out. And watching Tottenham yesterday surprised me. Yes, 60 minutes of good football. However, I realized when we took off Van der Ven, it went tits up. And for me, Van der Ven and Romero, okay, Romero might be a loose nut job sometimes, right?
Yep.
But for me, with them players, we're 20% better. And for me, the league don't matter. We can't get relegated, nor can we climb up. A whole season rests on the Europa League. By winning the Europa League, we get into the Champions League. So for me, if this manager can do it, I'm gonna be one. I will apologize. I would apologize on each channel. I'll go on Tottenham Away. I'll go on Spurs Kings TV. I even link up with you. I'll link up with Haz. I will apologize because I was wrong. All I'm saying, there's a chance.
Yeah, but I've been saying this for months, bro. I'm glad
Yeah,
you agree with me.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Elijah, bro. I generally agree with you.
Yeah,
I'm only seeing it now. I genuinely believe I agree with you.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, the beauty about football is that everyone sees it a different way, so everyone has different opinions, and that's just how football is. If everyone thought the same way, panels would not be interesting. It's one of them ones. So
100%.
Yeah, I've always said that the players are good enough and the manager's capable enough. I think of winning a trophy. I just don't think that this style of play alone is enough. I think if we start off playing Ange Ball and then we switch it up in game, he has the ability to win a trophy. It's just that he hasn't done that, and we've ended up crashing out of cups. Now it's going to be interesting to see. It's been interesting to see with players coming back if we have our full team, what we do against Frankfurt, especially at home. Because if we don't win at home, if we don't win at home, then
the home leg is first, isn't it? So
yeah, that's why I wanted to be interested to see, because if we can't win at home, we're not going to go win away. So it's one of them ones where, with a full squad and with the international break as well in the middle of it, we can definitely have like a full starting 11 going into Frankfurt.
100%.
Frankfurt are a very good team, innit? Like, I don't want to.
But Elijah, can I pause you for a minute? All I'm saying, okay, before you say your Frankfurt, go ahead. Can we do this topic third? Because I want to ask, what's your name, my brother? Muzzy. I want to ask how Fulham is doing. Because he's a Fulham fan. You get where I'm coming from. And before we go into, you get where I'm coming from. Like, I know I took off like I had like 90. I've been talking for 30 because I'm so passionate about it. Yeah, man. I'm so passionate about it. But what's Fulham's league? What's happening to Fulham, bro?
We've been a bit like a Robin Hood team this year, where we've taken from the rich and given to the poor. I don't know where I put Tottenham in there this season. Are they rich? Are they poor? It's all about consistency as well. So we've been doing all right. I was at Brighton away on Saturday. We lost in the 98th minute by a penalty.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like
what I was going to say, where did you expect to finish this season? Like, ideally,
I'm happy to finish 10th.
I'm sorry, I don't watch a lot of Fulham, so I can't really tell you the games I watched. I remember when Smith Rowe, obviously Smith Rowe's come to your club, right? How's he doing? Like, is he what you expected? Is he under par? Like, has he helped you this season?
He's definitely under par. It feels like we played 10 men half the time. Like, we don't know where he's playing. Against Brighton, it generally felt like we had 10 men because we didn't know where he was playing. When him and Reece Nelson were linking up, they were so good together. And then Reece Nelson got injured and Smith Rowe just looks like a lost puppy again.
Interesting. And where did you expect to finish the season? One more point.
I mean, at first, I was like happy with like 10th, 11th. And now there's an extra an ex-European spot. Because they said on the radio today, if any of the British teams win basically their next game, England will basically get an extra European Champions League spot. So if we can finish 8th, Conference League, and I can't wait to go to Azerbaijan next year to watch a game out there.
It's a successful season. Fair enough.
How's Seth doing? Yeah. He wasn't starting at the beginning, but he started to gain a position in the team. He'll come off the bench and play on the wing now. He's doing really good. I've enjoyed him back. He is one of our own. You didn't treat him that well, so we had to show him how to, be treated with a bit of class. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, I've got a special guest at the bottom. I didn't expect Alex to join. Are you right, Alex? How you doing, man? Box office.
Yeah, big up, guys. Big up, everybody. Big up, TJ. Big up, Elijah. Big up, Haz. Yeah, I've been meaning to come on, but I've been benching because I've been so bored of watching Tottenham. I've fed up with them, to be honest with you. But then, you know what happens? We win the game, and then everyone blows their mind. Like, if you saw me on We Are Tottenham TV, I said about Bergvall. Oh my gosh, you know what I mean? You say one thing about Bergvall, saying that he's not that great. I don't really think that he's that great, and I don't think of him like blowing my mind saying that he's going to be this and that after one performance or a couple of performances, and everyone calls you names under the sun. This is the Tottenham fan base, the most embarrassing fan base in the Premier League, and I am saying it now. I'm just going to keep on saying it now. For me, I've got to be honest. We expected to win yesterday. You know what I mean? We were expecting to win yesterday. They're still letting a lot of chances, by the way. You know what I mean? But it's just the things I hear about Alderbert. Oh my gosh, he scores 2 goals. Yeah, the good third goal was good. Give him that. Give him that. It was a good team goal. But then, you saw defending from us. Berval made that mistake. But you can't say that because he's 19 years old. You know what I mean?
It's true. I've got a question. I've got a question.
Yeah.
I've got one question for you. For me, as you said, we expected to win. Let me be honest with you. I was a bit different. I thought we would have lost. I believe we should have lost. In terms of going into that game, I predicted. I don't know if I said it on last week's show. I predicted us to lose because Angie's football has been terrible, absolutely awful. But the fact that we won surprised me. Was you surprised?
Not really, because I saw. I think they gave us an opening because they didn't score their chances in the first leg. And that was because of Vicario. Vicario saved us. Even though he made a few mistakes, he saved us, right? But I still see the same things with our play. I still see the same things. Nothing's changed. And this is why, I'm not going to say, everyone knows what I feel about the manager now. I'm not going to repeat myself. You know what I mean? It's rinse to repeat all the time. Go and watch Mr. Box Office TV, which is back tonight, by the way. Back tonight. And I mean it now, this time right now, because honestly, there's some things that I need to say. But yeah, I don't see anything different at the moment. I've got to be honest. The only thing I think is, I'll say, yeah, Van der Ven was good, but look what happened at the end of the match. He got taken off because he was worried about his hamstring ticking again because he's playing the high line again. Right? Romero wasn't great. I'm sorry, people going on about him being great. Please don't give me a break. Honestly, Berval, I've said my piece. I think he's okay. He's okay. I mean, honestly, some of the things I heard about, he's going to be generational, he's going to be this, he's going to be that. Oh, why are you having a guy young players like that? Honestly, this is Tottenham fans because we haven't done nothing this season. So we need to clutch at straws with one player. Honestly, the player that made the influence for me, was Maddison. That was the player for me. Okay? Yes, you could say what he's lazy and everything else, but he's the one that made things tick. Yeah, you can talk about
he should be playing. He should be playing. We all knew this. He should be playing. In an ideal world, he should be our best player. Because
but we know why. We know why, TJ. We know why. Right? This is the thing. We're not winning this Europa League if we're going to play like this because the chances we gave away, right?
Well, this will be a good debate now because
any other team would gobble that up. Bournemouth, we should have lost, right? Man United were rubbish, right? And I don't care because I mean, yes, before the day, yes, it was great. We know what I'm talking about. But that game, Man United should have scored. They couldn't score in the barn door, right? You know, I just think, and the thing is though, I saw everything after that game against Man United when we had 8 days to prepare. After all this season of all the difficulties we've had with injuries, him not adapting because the players chose to adapt or someone's had a word with him. It's not on him because he didn't make that. I know he didn't make that decision because if he had that choice, right, after Man City when we won 4-0, why do you not carry on doing what he was doing before? Tell me.
Yeah.
And again, I like facts. And you know what facts I want to talk about? Because I love facts now, thanks to Sava. Let's talk about facts on the table about this season, right? So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the fact that we're not going to have 10 home wins. Yeah, not going to get any more than 10 home wins this season. The worst record at home for the 15 years. Let's talk about facts. Let's talk about facts about this season. The fact that we've lost 14 games this season, right? Let's talk about facts this season. Facts, the fact that we've lost 18 games overall, yeah? And then we've got Ange fans who are pathetic, by the way, yeah, who are in their own echo chambers, saying to me, "We've got an agenda against Ange." After one game again, and let's talk about facts, yeah, about our form since the game against bloody Liverpool 6-3. Yeah, where would we be in the form table from that moment on in December? Let me ask that. Let me ask that question. Where would we be in the form table?
17th.
17th. Yes,
I think
Elijah.
It's fact.
You've been
It's
listening.
fact. Listen, brother. That's
Facts.
why I want him gone. I've been saying this.
And then
We only
people
had
tell
this
me we've
debate.
got the agenda because it's
It's
one
true.
game.
It's true, my brother. I've been
And then look at
told.
the videos we're seeing right now. And then people say to me, "Oh, just be happy we won." No, I'm not happy with one because at the end of the day, it's like, why should I be happy? Because I know what's going to happen next. I need to see it. It's just, I don't know what else to say. I think I'm actually talking calm right now. I've been calm for the last how many weeks now? Well, last year or so, to be fair.
What? So,
This has been
Alex,
really
my next
calm.
question.
Alex,
My
yeah,
next
Alex.
question. Yeah, my next question is this, innit? Is there a chance that Ange could win it?
Could have won the
Because-
Europa League.
Yes, but still I wasn't gone. Because you know the reason why? You know the reason why? Right? I made my
Okay.
decision. But the same scenario will be next season when we have 2 games a week in the Champions League. And we're going to have the same excuses from those Ange fans saying, we can't train.
Yeah, but if look, I'm not saying he will. I started the debate, and because I really wanted to have this debate, generally, it was such a
Alex,
such
you just came on at the right time because
yeah. You come on the
best
right
time.
time, innit? Yeah.
Well, who's
look,
come on?
You, Mr. Box Office.
Oh, yeah.
You make this
You
channel.
don't know,
fit.
get to know.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys. I still appreciate you all. Az has been nice. He's been really supportive to me. I love you, TJ. And Elijah, I've always been. I've you know, I've got your back, mate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
No.
But yeah,
The question I was just going to ask you. There's a chance, right? And if I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying I believe it. My statement at the start of the show, go back, and what did I say? I still don't believe he can do it, right?
Yeah.
But I still can acknowledge there could be a chance. If he ends up winning it, because we know Levy's not going to sack him. We know, look, I've been screaming sack him from last season. I was one of the first Ange out people. I think me and Haz were one of the first Ange out.
I was Ange out after Wolves when we lost at home to Wolves last season. That's the day for me.
Exactly. We were Ange out for so long, my brother. So for me, if he ends up winning it, he's just broke a 15-year curse. And we've had as much as I want to agree or disagree, we've had 2 of the best managers in the world, and they couldn't do it. We had Pochettino, and most Spurs fans hold him so high, but he couldn't do it. If this guy does it, fair play, bro. That's all I will say, bro.
Listen. The way I look at it is like this, right? If he wins the Europa League, he's the best manager for the last 2 decades.
100%.
Right? Fact. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say I was wrong because he got it right that he wins in his second season. Okay, cool.
Do you think we will?
We'll all celebrate. We'll all have champagne. Well, I won't have champagne because I don't drink. People think that's mad. Mr. Box Office don't drink. Yeah, I don't because I'm sensible.
I don't drink.
No, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Just a side note. Just having a little bit of a joke. You know what I mean? You got to keep it humour. You know what, Hans? You know what I mean? It's life's too short. You know what I mean? But anyway, moving on. But the point is, though, right? We'll all celebrate. We'll all be happy with each other. Hopefully, there's no arguments. But I know there's going to be agendas because they want their YouTube channels to go big. Not having a go at somebody, but a little dig at someone. But anyway, moving on. But yeah, it's just we'll celebrate. But I still want him gone because the only reason why is he's not going to get Champions League players in.
It's true.
So he's got to coach, and I know he's not a coach.
But Alex,
I know he's not a coach.
I'm talking before he came on. Yeah, TJ was saying how we need to have belief that we're going to win it. Yeah. So do you personally? Because I'm going to ask you this. I might as well. Because I'm going to ask Elijah this afterwards as well. Do you have belief that we can win it?
No.
Because apparently, according to TJ, we have to have belief that we can
No.
win it.
No.
Okay, let me reword
No.
it because has just painted it black and white. When I say believe, I mean in my connotation of believe is I'm a very positive person in terms of I believe in myself. And if I don't believe in myself, I'm not going to get nowhere in life. My mum, my grandmother always told me to speak positively.
But TJ, that's in life. I get your point. I get your point. But TJ, but there's a difference. There's a difference between being hopeful in your life and being hopeful about Tottenham. You get what I'm saying?
I know. But I became this is why I became a Spurs fan. And
well, that's the point.
I became a Spurs fan.
I think you've been listening to too much of those Ange fans and those people say I'm a positive person.
I'm Ange out, bro. Listen,
I've been Ange out for a long while. But what I'm saying is,
don't get it twisted. I'm Ange out. But
yeah, no, I know you're Ange out. But the point is that TJ, there's nothing wrong with you before. Like I didn't think you were a negative person whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. Like, don't worry about that because, like TJ. It's just your opinion, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
no, 100%, my bro.
Yeah.
Listen, this is not. I only brought this topic up because I've been speaking to a lot of fans today. Yeah, a lot. When I say a lot, I'm talking about 30 plus, and we've been debating this debate. This is why I wanted to have this debate because I'm Ange out. I don't believe he can win it. I've just said it. I've said it many times. I don't believe he can win it. However, the reason I became a Spurs fan is because of belief. I want to believe in terms of I hope my standards of where I want Tottenham to be. I hope one day we can get there. However, I'm not going to rule out if he can. There's still a chance. Like I said, there's still a chance. Whether we believe it or not, there's still a chance. And if he does it, bro, I have to apologize. I have to go on every single channel. The same way you said you would have to apologize. Because like I said, we've had the best managers in the last decade. And they couldn't do this. And for me, you know why it's so big right now? It's so big right now. Not because our season's been good or bad. I don't give a flying fuck about the season right now. You know why? Win, lose, draw don't really matter to me because that's been Ange's performances throughout. But the biggest tie that there's a chance. Remember, look, whether you believe it or not, whether you like it or not, I'm on the same boat. I'll tell you, I'm Ange out. I want him gone. I hate the brother. In fact, I didn't even want him to manage Tottenham. He wasn't even on my checking book. But if he does it, bro, I fair play. I have to say fair play.
No, I'm not. Bro, we're on the same boat here. We're in the same boat here. You know what I mean? It's not. Listen, it's not a case of. But I still got my issues with him. Still, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like I said, it's nothing to do with. Listen, like I said, it's got no issue with him if he wins because then he's proved me wrong in terms of winning. Right? Still want him out because he's not a coach and he's not going to improve those players. It's great to have a Fulham fan here because let's talk about Fulham, right? When I look at their midfield, right? When I talk about and this might give him a bit of a bit of a big thing right now. His team, giving a big positive about his team. When I look at Fulham's midfield, I look at Lukic and Sandraberg, and I'll take them all day long. I'll take them all day long in my midfield. Them are midfielders who are bang average. I'm sorry, especially that you've been as reject, and you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be happy to hear that Lukic is actually suspended for the game against you lot.
Well, that gives us an advantage, doesn't it?
I mean, when I
You know what I mean?
say an advantage, you might lose by 2 goals instead of 3, like last time.
Well, fair enough.
Oh,
Drew last
Mate,
fair
time.
play,
I don't
man.
really care.
He covered the
Mate,
steel balls.
I'm so switched off now. I don't really care. You know what I mean? I'm so switched off. You know what I mean? I've been on the beach the last how many weeks? You know what I mean?
This is Alex. This is what I'm saying, bro. I've been saying that. Look, Has knows this already. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we concede, I turn off the TV. I go on Netflix. I haven't watched 90 minutes in the last. I have no damn clue. However, I sat through the Europa League and said, "Bruv, I
Oh,
thought we were
here
gonna
we
lose."
go. It's that Mr. Waffler. Here we go. Sorry, TJ. Sorry,
Yeah,
TJ. I love
yeah.
Danny.
I,
That deluded Danny.
you know
Sorry,
what?
TJ.
You know what, Fulham? Yeah, I'll be so real in it. Yeah, Fulham season. Like, I asked that question. It will be successful. You're really happy with where you're at right now, right?
Yeah, it could be better.
What improvements do you feel needs to happen right now? Because obviously you're in a good spot. I believe you're in a good spot.
It's just consistency, really, with Fulham. Like, we've got good players. Like, we haven't got like a out and out striker. Like, Jimenez has his good spells. Then Muniz will come, have his good spells, and then have a purple patch. But we just need someone that's actually consistent.
Because Fulham are 10th on 42 points. I just thought I'd check it anyway. Yeah.
I mean, we're close to 8th spot, which will be Europa Conference League next year. And
Yeah.
I feel like now we're so close to it,
Yeah.
we just have to keep our eye on that. And every game, we just need to start performing better.
Hold on 1 second.
I still think you're a very good team, though. You're a very good team, marshalled by a very good coach, a very good coach in Marco Silva, who's learnt from his past jobs as well. For me, and I think he's just a better coach than bloody Ange Postecoglou, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? Like I said,
was
I'll
gonna
take
say,
him.
In a
You
few
go.
of the Fulham group chats, we're really happy when Tottenham win, because it's another game that you're not going to start looking at Marco Silva.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
we
No,
want you to
listen.
do well.
It's the coach thing. It's the coach thing. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much because I know my boy Elijah needs to say something because I'm talking too much. So back to you, Saz. Back to you, Haz.
Yeah. But Maz, I was going to ask you before I go to Elijah quickly. So because, in light of what TJ said and everyone else said, we don't give a shit about the league. Yeah. If we rest players, which we're going to talk about in a minute, like in a bit anyway. But are you more confident you're going to beat us on Sunday because we don't care about the league at all?
No, because you'll be bringing in players that want to try to prove themselves to the manager, so they will perform anyway. You got to think, when players come off the bench, they do it to impress the manager so they can start being in that starting lineup.
No, at Tottenham they don't.
Sometimes, when you bring on the youngsters, who was that team? It was when you had 3 academy players score in one game.
Right, Ajayi. It was like Elfsborg or something.
Yeah, I mean, mid-team. But
Don't say you're miles better than Elfsborg, man. Hey, I don't know about that one.
no, but you know what I mean? Like, them youngsters will get themselves in that position. They want to prove themselves. If they're not going to make it at Tottenham, they want people to be looking at them. They want their names to be heard so they can go to a bigger club.
I hear it. I mean, the thing is, though, the bench players we be bringing in is like Bentancur and Basuma. So it's not really young players that's going to be playing.
Bentancur's someone that I used to rate a lot, but obviously he's not even performing. Injuries and...
Yeah, the injuries have shot his confidence, and Basuma's confidence is just shot regardless.
And then he got banned for like 7 games as well.
Yeah, so it's one of those ones. It's like, if we were bringing in, like, if we were going to start like academy/young players, I'd get what you're saying, but in terms of the players that will come in, it's going to be people like Ben Davies. Maybe Archie Gray might come in, which, to be fair, he'll want to impress. But if he's playing as a defender, I mean, Lord help us, it's one of them ones. Him against Raul Jimenez or Muniz, it'll be a long day.
Yeah.
And then Bentancur and Basuma coming in like they're senior players, they're not young players. Bergvall will probably get a rest. And then coming in will probably be Brendan Johnson, who's 24. Like, he's not a young guy.
And Basuma, I think Basuma will
but I can't see him rotating your squad fully because there's an international break straight after this game. There's no need to
But no, I'm just
rotate.
giving examples. I'm
Oh,
just giving
no,
examples
no,
of players that might come in.
But you
I
say
get-
that, but we played AZ 8 days and like we had a game 8 days before, and he rested like 5-6 players, didn't he? I think
That is true as well. To be fair, Kulu and
maybe he
Spence
will.
did get
Maybe he
arrested.
will rest players.
Even though you've got 2 weeks off because you're not playing on the 29th either, because that's FA Cup week, and
Yeah,
that's an extra week for other teams like Fulham are playing. We've got Crystal Palace at home.
but then we got April the 6th. We got Southampton, right? Or is that
Yeah.
we've got?
Which is
Yeah.
It might also
already.
depend on who's playing in the international. Because Solanke got picked for the England team, so
Yeah, I don't think
maybe
he'll play
Solanke might get dropped. Maybe players that are going to international games, they might get dropped, so they can only play the international and still maintain a level of rest. So we might see Van de Ven play a little bit. Maybe Solanke might get dropped. We might see Tell play. It might be like a Tell, Odebear, Brennan Johnson kind of front three. But Maddison might play, to be fair, because he's not going with the England squad. But it would. It's not going to be the full
depend a bit
starting
on whether
11.
Kulusevski's going to be back for the game.
He's not. He's going to be back after the international break.
Yeah, so it's not for the game then. Like he's going to be playing in the game, won't he, against Frankfurt?
Oh, against Frankfurt, probably, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe he will play Maddison because, so he gets game time, I guess.
Wait,
No,
when do you
Maddison,
play
yeah.
Frankfurt?
10th
It's
of
the
April.
10th of April.
Yeah, you got ages. It's like a month away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know Ange picks weird times to rotate. I'm glad he does rotate, but it's just now that he has started doing it, he picks the weirdest times in it. So it's one of them ones. We don't know what the lineup's going to look like at all. We just know Vicario will be in net. That's pretty much it. The rest of the lineups are toss up.
Do you think he might play Kinski on the weekend then?
Hell no. He better not even touch that goalkeeper. He better not even put pen to paper and write the letter K, bro. I don't want to see it. Don't want to see it. Don't want to see that
That's
keeper.
all right. If anything, I'll take Kingsley. I'll give him a lift to the Fulham Stadium. I'll give him a massage. I'll be like, go on, mate. You're going to play good today.
We give him a Fulham contract as well.
No. We don't want him to, I don't think it's good for us up here. He's better down there with you lot.
Well, you should talk to Haz about it. He might convince you he's good enough, man. Haz might convince you. You know what I'm saying? He's 22, young goalkeeper, you know what I'm saying? So Haz might be able to convince you that.
Personally, for me, I don't really rate Vicario that highly. So I know he saved us.
I think he's a good shot stopper. He's a very good shot stopper. He has saved us. He has. You got to admit it. He hasn't saved us. He saved us. Like he made some very crucial saves against Bournemouth in that game against Alkmaar, because Alkmaar should have scored.
I was going to say against Bournemouth, you should have been 2-0 down in the first 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. I think he has saved us a couple of times. It's down to his tactics at the end of the day. The manager's tactics at the end of the day. We all know what it's down to at the end of the day. And you know what we're going to do,
manager Alex. Then we wouldn't be doing this tippy tappy rubbish at the back and conceding goals.
Well, I just think it's just common sense, really, isn't it?
For
me, it's all on the manager. It's all on the manager for me. Because I'm hearing that the coaches are telling him that he needs to stop. Right? He tells the coaches what to do, right? And they just implement it. That's it. So it's all on him. You see what I'm saying?
I'm Anja as well. So
no, I know you're Anja. I know you're Anja. Yeah. I know you're all Anja. I know you're all Anja. Elijah and TJ. I know you are.
He's Anjin though, but anyway, Mozzie's Anjin, I think.
Mozzie, yeah, well, you're a Fulham fan though, aren't you? So he would say that.
It says a lot though, to be fair.
Well, I know. It's like I said, lots of people say he's the worst manager. Anyway, I don't want to repeat myself. But anyway, because I'll go about that route again. But it's just it's all on the tactics on him, isn't it? Really, let's be honest. And this is why I don't think we're going to beat Frankfurt, because if Frankfurt watch that game, they're sitting there saying we know how to beat Tottenham. Because we do the same things. Even yesterday, we did the same things. But the absolute overhype of Burval yesterday was just a joke. And for me, he's a red card to be waiting for. I'm sorry. I've got to be honest.
George, Mr. Box Office, you should have seen George after.
Oh, George, I love George. George and me are good, cool, but he was
crazy.
Well,
it's what we do.
Wait, Elijah, was he rating Burval?
He's always rated Bergwall, but especially after that game, Yeah,
So that's the
especially
only game
that
I think Bergwijn played like really well so far.
No, he
So-
definitely played very well. That was the best game Bergwijn's had as in a
Yeah,
tournament.
but
I think
he's got-
I think he had some good moments. I think. I mean, I know people disagree with me, but I think he had some good moments in the game for me.
It's just a question of if that's going to be the standard for Berg. Because now, in my opinion, that's his best game. So if he maintains that standard, then we can talk about his potential then, and will he go on to be a great player
But
then?
with Oliver, yeah, like Alex,
One of
like
those.
honestly, I don't like Johnson. Most people on here don't really like rate Brennan Johnson. But don't you think Oliver's at least an improvement on him? Like that's all. I'm not
I
saying
think he's okay. I think he scored some good goals.
yeah.
He scored some 2 good goals. Right, the first goal he taken it very well in the top corner, very good goal, and he finished off that goal, that move that the team did. It was a good team goal. During the match, though, I didn't notice him after those goals. I have to be honest. You get what I'm saying? So this is where I have my issue a little bit.
he
You
was
know?
making them dumb runs all the time. He wasn't coming for the. You know what? And this just shows me why I'll be so real. Jed Spence is one of our best players on the pitch.
Mm.
I thought Jed Spence played amazing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's been proving that, and he's been proven in every single game. He's just proven why he should be he should be starting every single game. I can't believe how we held this Jed Spence hostage.
Well,
I'll say
like
be
I said,
careful though. I'll say be careful about Jed though, because in a few months after he's been playing 2 games a week and he's gonna get used to being in the starting lineup and in around the starting lineup, he's gonna start going through the same fatigue problems everyone else is going through. So I want people to, when he starts making mistakes, I don't want people to forget the quality that he does have and that he has shown. That's
100%,
going to be the
my
main
brother.
thing for me, man, because he's been our best player easily, or at least our best fullback
100%.
at minimum. But
And
that's
see, it
because
just questions
he ain't been playing as
our
much.
last 5 managers, or our last 2 managers, or was it Conte? It just
Conte.
questions. It just questions, because who knows, man? Who knows? But there's a player in Jed Spence. I'll be so real. Or maybe I'm gassing it too much. Or maybe I have a special liking to Jed Spence. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm deluded. Who knows now? Bro,
Maybe you're
who
not
knows?
after this.
Who knows? But Jed Spence has been our best player.
Yeah, 100%.
I think he's been good. I think he's been very good.
Yeah, Spence
Oh.
wasn't picked for England, right? Oh, sorry,
He wasn't
Mason.
picked. No,
Yeah.
Sorry,
I don't know why people are making such a big deal about that. I think that's actually
It's
a
not
good
that.
thing.
It's not a big deal at all. It's better for us anyway. But
It's
he
better
doesn't
for
fit
us,
too
yeah.
much out.
I agree.
Mm.
I
I need
agree.
some-
It's better for us, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a
Why
reason
would you want
Spence
an
is
England
not
player
picked.
to go to the Euro? Why would you want an England player to go to our player to go to the qualifiers, go to 2 different countries, right? End up playing extra games, maybe get injured, come back tired, right?
That's what it is.
And not
Yeah.
be-
I was so happy Spence wasn't called up, and the same with
What?
Madison. I was so happy. Less games. We don't have to worry about them getting
Injuries,
injured
isn't it?
when they're not
Yeah.
playing for Tottenham.
To be fair though, you
Yeah,
say that,
I'm
Raja. Sometimes players get injured in training as well. So if they're a Hotspur away, they might get injured still. You know.
I know, but then they have England training and England games too. So
Yeah.
Hey, we got 2 chill, right?
yeah, I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather they just go on holiday. You know, so if they slip on some sand in Ibiza and then they get injured, then I have some
In
words
the
for them.
summer,
And
mate.
it's one of them. But yeah, man,
Alex,
I was happy.
I want to ask him a question about Bergwijn because I did watch your video, yeah, and I'm kind of with you, and I don't know how to say this. Basically, I don't think Bergwijn was like amazing, but I do think there could be a player there. But do you think if we say played with a number 6, yeah, and he played higher up the pitch, do you think he'd be any better?
He needs experience next to him. I've been saying it consistently. He needs experience next to him because he's so rash and he talks way too much to the referee as well, back chat and all that. And I'm like, bro, shut up. Just shut up. Honestly, because you're just going to get yourself sent off. You know what I mean? Just like someone just like say, bro, just slow yourself down, bro. You ain't made it yet. You're 18 years old, bro. You're 19 years old.
I agree.
You know
I
what I
agree.
mean?
But that just shows his young mentality. And right now, Tottenham don't need these youngsters, man. We already know the squad is bad. It was badly built. It was like we shouldn't have gone 3 youngsters. Forget this Brighton project. We needed experience. And that's down to Levy. That's down to Levy. That's why I have so much hatred for them as well. I'll be so honest with you. Levy is the cause of this mess, man. It's simply as that. It's simply as that. Because for me, he don't care about this club. I have a theory, and I'll be so honest with you. But if I discuss this next theory, listen, you thought that debate was good. Tell me that debate wasn't good, bro.
Yeah,
That
it was
debate
good,
was
man.
good.
No, that's why I was
It-
good that Alex turned up because it was good. You guys could debate
we
it.
haven't had one of them deep debates in a long while, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this next thing I'm gonna say, bro, this is the debate of the century. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason why I know about this is because I work somewhere, but I can't say where I work. And I
We all
won't
know where you
ever
work.
We will know
Yeah,
where you are
yeah.
today.
The
Don't
people
worry.
that the people that the people that know, the people that know get to know. And obviously,
Get to know.
Get to know.
Levy don't care about Tottenham. You know why he don't care about Tottenham? Rumors have it that he wants to acquire NFL team.
Of
I heard
course.
that as
That's
well.
been the plan.
Yeah, an
Bro, he's
NFL team
got
to
an
be
NFL team
permanent
under
residents,
stadium.
permanent residents in Tottenham Hotspur Football Club.
No,
And-
no, TJ. He's trying to get a franchise of the NFL. And
He wants
bring
to own a team.
Yes.
He wants to own a team.
That is his
Yes,
dream.
he wants. That's exactly what I've just said. He wants to own a team. And you know
Yeah.
how I know? You know how I know? Off air, I will tell you. As you know, I do every single game. I do Morse code, right? Bro, what I'm hearing is in the next 2 years, I might have to do midweek, back Monday, Tuesday, midweek, Saturday, Saturday. I'm told
Basically,
that's all over
we
time.
won't see you, basically, yeah.
Listen, it's all overtime, baby. And I'll be honest with you. Although I'm saying it's all overtime and I'm happy, bro. You know what that means? He don't give a damn about Tottenham. Win, lose, draw. I think Has you were on Mark's stream
Yeah.
when I said this, innit?
Yeah.
Right? You were on Mark and Mark show. Big up
Two
them.
Mark shows,
They're getting
Mark shows,
the 2 Mark show. Listen, big up them. Subscribe to them. They're doing lit things in the scene, bro. Like Elijah's doing it. Too much
Too
of
much
E.
V, too
Sub
much of E.
to him, bro. You know,
Too much box office.
Yeah. Like box office and
Eugene,
Eugene's channel. What name the whole channel?
It's Persuasion TV, isn't it?
Cool. Spurs Asian TV. Subscribe to him. And what's my man? Do you have a channel?
No, I don't have a channel.
You need to get one. Get one. Start it. And the car. Listen, you got a good opinion. Like, bro, I know you're on a Spurs only show, and you can tell it's strictly Spurs. You know what I'm talking about.
We're going to talk about Fulham in a
Bro.
minute because this guy's been sitting there for an hour.
100%, my brother. We have to.
Yeah.
We need to talk about Fulham, innit?
Yeah.
But you need to make a channel, man. You're missing out because your opinions are quite
Rob, I
lit.
think he's busy enough, to be honest. But anyway.
No. You know, that's me complimenting you.
Yeah.
Has knows this, innit? I don't stream with anybody and anybody, innit?
Yeah. To be
Yeah.
fair, he is very selective, bro. Like,
I'm a very selective person.
yeah.
Energy levels have to meet criteria.
Like, this is the only podcast I actually do. I don't do anything else.
More the merrier. Next time when you're active, jump on. I don't even care if we're not playing Fulham. We need to recruit you. You said you turned from a Man United fan to a Fulham fan. Maybe I can convince you to be a Spurs fan, bro.
But
Who
TJ,
knows?
Listen, I'm not that stupid,
TJ,
all right?
Why are you bring despair to him?
Man, you don't have to promote every place I go, man. I'm a Spurs fan, man. But bro, that just means we don't Levy don't care. So he's not going to care about any of these trophies. He's not going to care about where we finish.
That's been happening for so long. We all know that, right?
Your whole family's Tottenham, isn't it, Muzzy?
But the thing is that most probably, if he does acquire that license or franchise as an NFL team, then maybe he will sell the team, right, to an American owner. Then, imagine, right, Spurs will be part of the package, right, of an NFL franchise.
And another rumor that I heard, sorry, I've got all of these rumors and fortune tellers. He's also bought chicken.
Huh?
He's bought all them. Yeah, he's bought all the shops on the high road.
Of course,
we're still planning. We're still planning to build the hotel. That means he's bought all the houses around it, right? Bro, does he care about Tottenham? No, he doesn't. Levy has to go. Let's make it clear.
Right? He cares about building and gentrifying Tottenham, right?
But he has to go.
Yeah, he has to go. We all know that. Yeah, he has to go. Right. But let's get to the Fulham game, right? Do you think we can beat Fulham?
Trust me, guys. Muzzy ain't going to turn to a Spurs fan anytime soon. His whole family's Tottenham.
Well, wait. Never.
Mate, you're doing telly one. Your whole family's Tottenham, innit?
Yeah, my whole household is Tottenham. So if we lose this weekend, I need to find a Premier Inn, a travel lodge at Airbnb. Can't go in for a week.
Your whole family is Tottenham.
Well, my brother, my dad, and my dad's girlfriend.
Oh dear.
And then I've got West Ham and Man United in my team as well.
All right. But now, guys, to tell the truth, right? We don't do well at Fulham, right? Do we do well at Fulham?
No.
Well, the last time you played us, we won 3-0.
Yeah.
There you go.
And you should have beaten us at the Lane.
This season?
But the thing is, right, the performances that we've been putting out, right? Number one, it's boring. You get what I'm saying? I do watch-alongs, right? And I get so bored with the game, right?
Oh, yeah, I know all about that, man.
Yeah, and it's so predictable, Whenever we get attacked, right, it's always on the white sides. Right? All right. And whenever we get the ball, right, if we're lucky, we don't give it away, right? If not, right, we'll just pass it around and do nothing with it.
Wait, is Doggy back now?
Yeah, he's been back.
He's been back now, yeah? So you're trying to get, a lot of your players back, which gives you more of an option for the bench as well now.
Just so, because Alex left, please, if you're not subscribed to Box Office TV, please go subscribe to Box Office TV.
Yeah. Big up to Alex.
Yep,
right.
Technically speaking, yeah. But the style of play remains the same. So it's not like...
That's because he's only got one style.
Shift. Well, there you go, innit? So if you count the style, you win the game.
Literally. But
that's
sometimes...
I don't even call it a style.
What do you call it?
I call it shit.
It's boring. I'll tell you, man.
Why don't you just say Spursy?
Nah, there's too many syllables.
Spursy is when we go 1 or 2-0 up, and then when we lose, then I'll shout Spursy, right?
Okay, fair enough.
It's just too many syllables for me. I prefer one syllable words. It makes it easier. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tottenham is boring. I'll be doing watch-alongs. I'll take 1-2 minute intervals just to read chat and just to chill with the chat. Really, I'm not even watching the game a lot of the times because there's nothing to watch. We'll just be passing around the back.
Guys, I'm playing Candy Crush when we're playing, and I'm doing a watch along.
I mean, if I was Tottenham, I would target Timothy Castagna.
We target the grass. That's all.
Long day.
Oh, we're terrible, innit? We're terrible, bro. We're gonna get slapped up. Let's be real.
And I don't understand, right? People say that, wow, look at Ange ball. I'm doing watch alongs. I look at Ange ball, and I'm falling asleep.
We are terrible, man. We're gonna lose, man. We're gonna get slapped up. What we predicting the score, yeah?
No, but guys, think about it, right? Will we be resting players? Is number one, right? When we played Tamworth, right? I say, put out the youth, right? I don't give a shit, right? It's Tamworth, right? Non-league, put out the youth, right? And now when the league is Nah, no, everyone say, oh, the league is over, we don't care, right? Yeah. Rest all the senior players, right? Put on the youth. Will we do it? Nah.
All right, let me ask a question for all of you Spurs fans then, all right? You're 13th in the league. Where would you ideally want to finish respectfully by the end of the season? Do you care where you finish, or do you just want to
Nope.
try to do well in Europe?
Just
Europe.
make sure we don't get relegated. That's what I care.
Are you asking
Okay.
everybody individually? Yeah.
Or Harry, we played football like 3 weeks ago, and the geezer's telling me he can't wait to play 46 games next season. So he already thought you lot were going to get relegated.
Yeah, do you remember?
Yeah, I was saying we're going to be in a relegation battle, right? Since the beginning of the season. Some or another, we seem comfortable, right? Sitting on 34 points. So, I don't know, even if we lose all our games, we expect Ipswich and, Southampton is gone, right?
Finished 7th.
Yeah.
I'll be so real with it. I don't
He's
really
strong.
care, to be honest with you. Like I said earlier, it don't matter to me. Win, lose, draw. Listen, it's gone too far, bro. He's lost too many. It's the worst performance in it, bro. It's the worst I've ever seen Tottenham. Like, I'm a fairly new fan. If obviously you don't know this, innit? But I'm a fairly new fan in terms of I've been supporting Tottenham for about 12 to 13 years, maybe pushing it. Yeah, 12 to 13 years, right? And, bro, like, let's be honest with you, it's not good enough. So, but like I said, I don't care. Win, lose, and draw. We can't get relegated now, and we're not going to climb anywhere. Let's be honest with you. This is our season. Our season is this. It's not a bit. Let's be honest with you. We failed dramatically. But where I hold Tottenham is far and beyond this. Where I expect Tottenham to be, and where we're at right now, is so far from the level I want us to be.
Bro,
So,
you want to challenge my titles, man.
Sir,
We need.
You want to challenge
I only said that because he said I said he wanted to challenge, right?
Yeah.
Don't twist my words, my brother. I see what you're trying to do. If you're gonna speak facts, speak facts, because you also agreed. He said he wanted to challenge. Why can't we challenge? Remember, that's what his statements were.
Yeah.
We
Can I
could
go to Elijah because he needs to head out in like a few minutes.
Go.
Yeah, Elijah, give us the prediction, right, Elijah?
Yeah. Say what you want to
1-1
say,
draw. 1-1 draw is the prediction.
1-1 draw. My God, you're so optimistic.
Is that optimism? I don't even know if that's optimism. Oh no, 1-1 draw, man, is what we're gonna do. Even that fraud has is crazy. Nah, you're a fraud, Harry, apparently, man.
There we go.
Anyways, guys,
What are you saying?
please subscribe to Elijah. You're like 80 or 81 away, I just thought, from 1K. So
Yeah, I'm
please
almost
subscribe to Elijah.
Yeah, I love that name, right? Too much of E.
Yeah, too much.
Oh man,
It
it's too
reminds
much
me
of
of
me.
It reminds me of the early 2000s, right? Too much of E.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But thanks to everyone for me being
Right,
on.
take
Man.
care, Elijah. We'll
Take
catch you
care,
later.
yourself. Take care.
big up my brother.
Sunday, right?
Wake up.
Yeah.
What I'd like to say,
Yeah.
I saw the last comment. Has not mentioned Sean Dyche once.
Yeah, he
Oh,
lost that syllable. He's lost that syllable, man. That syllable had to come out. He had it.
Bro, you were agreeing with me like a month ago. You were like, yeah, if you're bringing
Bro, it was bad, man. It was bad times,
Yeah,
brother.
Wait,
that
you
was
wanted
the-
Sean
it was
Dyche to
bad.
come into Tottenham?
Yeah,
I said I wanted anybody, bro. I wanted
that was
out of
the
this process.
relegation battle fever, right? So yeah.
Harry was
I
willing to
wanted
take his next door
anybody, man.
neighbour.
I wanted anybody. But like I said, I'll mention it again. You asked, where do you think we will finish? Going back to the response. Oh, I don't really care about the league right now. We can't go up, can't go down. Our season is this. It's been poor. So, like, going against Fulham, we're going to lose. Elijah was optimistic when he said 1-1. Bro, I see us getting beat 3-0.
Again?
Fulham's not no joke of a team.
You just stole my prediction.
And I agree with you, my brother.
No, is the manager De Silva?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a manager, my brother.
No, guys, do you know that, right?
I thought he was going to say, okay, maybe 5-0 then.
Allow it, man. You're only getting this because we're wounded animals. Let's be honest with you.
No, to tell the truth, right? First of all, right, we have to see what the lineup is, right?
Mhm.
That's the first thing we're going to see. Right? But it's one game just before the international break. Most probably he'll put out a strong team, right? So, but even though a strong team, right, we still look like shit. That's not gonna say we look like shit all the
I
time.
mean, Human Son doesn't look the same this season. Like he actually looked like. I mean, he only signed that extra 1 year contract. Levy's thinking about money, not about him. I feel like you should have let Son go, and with the money you're putting in Son, you can put that on such a better player, younger as well.
Yeah, nah, we have to sell Son to the truth, right?
I don't think you
They
will sell
won't
Son.
sell
I
him.
think
They
you will let
won't
him
sell
see out his contract.
They won't sell him. That's the thing. I don't see them.
We have to, but we won't because Son brings in the Korean money.
And it goes back to my main point. We don't care about football.
Care about money.
Exactly. We don't care about football. Like I said, the prediction, 2 years, man. He won't care, man. He has an empire. Nobody's going to be able to afford Tottenham, let alone get new owners.
They were chatting about the Qataris were maybe coming in.
Nah, let's be honest with you. I don't think so. Why would look? Let's be real, and we have to be honest here now. We're gonna go into our ownership. Yeah, great businessman. He bought the club for how much? How much did he buy Tottenham for?
I have to
About
Google
100
it.
mil.
I don't actually know.
About 100 mil. About
And
100
he
mil 20
and he
years ago.
and he skyrocketed this to 400%. Look at the
Yeah,
value of
man.
Tottenham right
Why,
now.
why would he sell the club? He's got no.
All right, if a Qatari
He-
comes in and says, "All right, here's 7 billion, take it or leave it,"
No,
No,
but see,
no.
it has
Hold
to
on,
be
Steve.
more than 7 billion. You know
Hold on,
why?
guys. The Qatari will come in, right? It won't come in one lump sum. They will come in stages, right? The first tranche may be 1 billion, buy up 20% or 25%, right? And see how that goes, right? And then it'll go again if things works out right. But I've been saying this, right? No billionaire, right, is going to put in £500 million or £1 billion, right, and not get back a proper return of investment and ROI.
100%. I agree with you, my brother. You're speaking facts.
But what
You
is
won't sell a-
what is 7 billion to a Qatari
No.
billionaire?
But bro, you're not gonna be selling an asset that makes you millions, and it's gonna be generating billions. Like I said, I can't tell you where I work in it, and if you stay later, I will mention it. I will tell you where I work, right? But the concepts, the NFL, apparently boxing matches soon.
No, but
There's
TJ,
always been boxing,
do you know that, right? When you compare it to a billion, 1 billion, 2 billion, right? The concerts and whatever events that we hold at Tottenham Hotspur, right, is still peanuts to his major plan of acquiring a franchise for an NFL team. Because
Exactly.
once you acquire that franchise for an NFL team, right, it guarantees you at least 8 games, NFL games, right, a season.
Exactly. No, this is what I'm trying to say. I've been saying this. He's not going to sell.
No, but the thing is that, right, we have to get back to the Fulham game.
Elijah. Right? Not Elijah.
He's gone.
Elijah's gone, bro.
Yeah, no. Eugene. But you see what I'm saying, my brother? Am I not speaking facts?
No, but TJ, I've been seeing this for so long, right?
And I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
And listen, you know what? Let me be honest with you. I learn from my elders. I call you my OGs. Listen, it's a respect thing. You're my OGs. You've been watching Tottenham for nearly 40, maybe longer years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, yeah.
And you've seen us go up, down. You've seen us get relegated. So you're an OG, bro.
No, I didn't see us get relegated, right? But the thing is that
you didn't.
My dad saw us get relegated, but
no, I'm not that old, right? But yeah, but I supported Spurs from the 80s, right? I've seen that glory, you know. So we're coming back to, right? It's down to the fans, you know. I want trophies, right? And I've been saying that if I don't, if you know Spurs ain't gonna get trophies, why are you supporting it, right? That you know, we've got some good chaps out there, right? Saying things like that, right? So come on, our standards so low,
It's
right?
true.
Standards, right? No, and then we come back to the Fulham game, right? Guys, Fulham are above us. See, you're ninth or eighth or something like that.
The 10th, I checked.
Oh, it's 10.
Oh, you're
42
10th,
points.
right? We're 13th. And
42
the
points.
point gaps from us to Fulham, we are 34. And Fulham is having how many? 43?
42.
42.
42.
Yeah.
It's bringing 5 points away from Fulham. When have we been like that?
Bro, and we're going to get blown away. We're going to get blown away 3-0, man. They're better. I've been saying this, my brother. Listen, you're basically copying everything I say.
But you know what?
And give it a twang.
To defend Tottenham, I don't feel like Tottenham haven't really won a lot of games clear this season.
But we're worse.
No, I get that. You know, like we just about beat
look.
Chelsea. We've just about beat Chelsea away. Like this season, we've been playing better away than at home.
You should have
Yeah,
beaten
but-
us, like I said earlier in the.
I don't know if
100%.
we should have beaten you, but then Tom Kearney got sent off.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah.
He came off the bench, he scored, then got sent off because he stuck his studs on Kulusevski or something. And it was a red card. I'm not going to say it wasn't. I'm not going to be one of those deluded Fulham fans. I'm going to be a fair one and say, yeah, it was a red card when we played you lot last time. But I don't know who's going to start in the middle for us.
No, we were 1-1 at home to you guys, right?
Yeah, and then Tom Kearney scored, then got sent off like 5 minutes later.
Mm. No, come on, right? I don't understand, right? Being Spurs fans and we're debating drawing against Bournemouth is an achievement. And guys, right, where is my fucking trophy, right? For getting into the Europa quarterfinals. Do I get a trophy for that?
Eugene, did you see TJ before, bruv?
No, we had the debate. Bro, listen.
Yeah.
We had the debate. We can't go back on it. It was a deep debate, innit? Like, that debate was legendary, innit?
Yeah.
You know what my stance already has? I've already said I'm Anjal. The debate, listen, I've had you know that first bit of the show? Bro, I've spoke to nearly 30 fans today, bro.
I know because of where you work as well, isn't it? So
100%. I spoke to 30 fans, and
they're still engine, right?
a lot of them are.
Yeah. No,
And this is what fucks me. That's what kills me.
No, TJ, you should come over to this side of the fence. And she don't care.
I might be considering that option as well, you know?
Because to tell the truth, right? We know the shit is happening, right? We know the shit of kind of shit football we play, right? And the style of football we do, we look stupid, not organized. We don't know what we're doing half the time with the ball.
Now, obviously, you didn't see the start of the show, but I need to have your opinion on this now, because I'm going to ask you a question, innit? Ange, no matter what we feel, look, you know, man's Ange. I don't have to carry on saying it. However, Ange's whole season relies on this Europa League.
Yeah, I've been saying that.
We're still in it. Yeah, we're still in it, right? We're still in it. Let's be honest with you. And you have to say, if we do beat Frankfurt, there's a chance. There's always a chance. You have to consider it. You know, if Ange does what I don't believe he's going to do, and I'll make it clear again, I don't believe he's going to do. If Ange does it and wins the trophy, I have to put my hands up and say sorry. Because
I feel like you have to do something bigger than that, like get a tattoo with the Europa Cup and his name underneath it or something.
I would have to. No, personally, I would have to. Because from minute one, Ange, you need to understand my perspective. From minute one, he come in, I didn't want him. I'll be so honest with you, I didn't want him. That first 10 games got me a bit gassed. But you know who I wanted.
yeah, I know.
No,
So if
TJ,
he
to tell
does,
you the truth.
and if
No,
he
no,
does,
TJ. If he wins the Europa League, right? I already said it, right? I'll buy that plane ticket from Malaysia to London, right? And celebrate in the parade, right? But the thing is that realistically, the style of football we play, the way we're doing things, right? It looks disjointed. Nah.
but
If we do,
there's still a chance. That's the only bad thing about it. As
yeah,
much as
but we still have to get past Frankfurt after that Lazio.
who
Right.
knows, man,
Yeah, but who
and your
knows?
season's riding on it.
Yeah.
Because I believe Levy's not going to sack him until the end of the season. We already discussed this,
What channel was this on?
right?
Barbaric. Can you let me know which channel this was on? 'Cause I'm
As we were on the
Yeah.
debate stream this week, the guy said that conceding early goals and then bad form is due to the huddle. Oh, that was on first analyst. You know,
I'll go and check it out because I haven't seen
yeah,
it.
I watched it. Was it Paul or Luke? Paul said that
Well,
he blamed it.
what we're talking about? Sorry, I missed the comment.
Basically,
Paul
there's a
Paul
debate.
blamed it on the huddle, right? Ever since we did the huddle, we've been shit.
Mhm.
Guys, imagine, right? The next thing, right? Andrew says that we're gonna stop huddling, right? That's the problem. The next excuse for Ange.
It's actually mental. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna ask Steve this, right? Is there any excuse for Ange to give us, right, as Spurs fans, right, if we lose to you guys? Would it be the post is too small, or or the corner
Post
flags
is too small.
and the corner flags are a bit off, or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, man, that's what annoys me about him.
And just come out and be like, it's just who we are, mate.
Yeah.
Because it is though. It is. It is so bad, man.
I got another question for Steve, right? Steve,
Oh,
if your manager comes out, right, and tells you, right, I'm comfortable in conceding, right, how would you feel?
exactly. You're
Joking?
funny.
his name's Muzzy. Did you say his name was Steve? What?
Oh, sorry, Buzzy.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
sorry, Buzzy.
I didn't hear the question because I thought you were talking to someone called Steve.
I
Sorry,
was like, who's
Muzzy.
he talking to? There's no Steve.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Muzzy, right? If your manager comes out and tells you, right, he's comfortable in conceding, right, how would you feel?
I wouldn't be comfortable at all. You know, the whole point of having a defence so you don't let in any goals. The whole point of having a goalkeeper so he doesn't concede anything.
Yeah. That's what our manager said, right?
Terrible, man.
But he's happy conceding goals, so
He's happy conceding. Listen, fair play if he's happy conceding goals, but you need to score more. Or I'll do a Michael Owen. The only way you can win if you score more than the other team.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And Tottenham's not that.
He
We
used to
struggle
be. Used to be when he first
Exactly,
came in
yeah.
charge. You were all raving about him. You lost 4-1 to Chelsea, got 2 red cards, got 2 injuries, and the whole
Aye.
stadium was still clapping because the football was still entertaining.
No.
No. We weren't in that.
No. Has you were. Let's get this right. I
I didn't say
predicted.
he was the best manager or anything like that.
No. I predicted who were we going to lose against.
Yeah.
I predicted we would lose drastically. And what did we do? We went with what? We had 2 red cards.
And we played
Vicario was playing like a fullback. And we lost that game 4-1.
What's it? Romero and the dog got sent off. I remember watching the game, and Van der Ven and Madison came off injured.
And
there
I was
about
the only person on in this fan base. You can go back on Haz's streams. Haz, you remember this? Because you predicted us winning.
Yeah.
Let's not get this. I've not been deluded. I haven't just dropped off the cliff just because I've had this debate this first half. I'm a realistic fan. I speak the truth and the only truth, man. My mum and my grandmother only told me to speak truths. And strike me down if I lie. But bro, I predicted us to lose drastically, and everybody on this, everybody called me deluded. And what did we do? From that game, we've fallen apart. We've fallen apart. Is it not true though, Has?
Yeah.
Give me flowers when I need it, my brother.
We'll give you
You were the only one, I remember, because we were with Harry Scarf, remember? And you were the only one saying we're going to lose that game.
Oh dear.
And the comments were calling me deluded, my bro.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And I had to speak my mind. I had to say, look, Tottenham's not that been. Tottenham is not changed.
We've not changed, right?
I didn't
Ever
want
since
hands,
that-
man.
TJ, you know me, right? I went on that rant after that PR stunt, after that first 10 games, right? When we got our Tottenham back, right?
Yeah.
And I said, I don't want this shit Tottenham back again. I want a new Tottenham, right? We've not changed, right? It's still the same, but it all comes down to the same thing, right? It's the owners, right? We know that, right? But the only thing is that, like you said, right? Now the league is got, the league is inconsequential, right? So we've gone to the stage, right? We're putting all our eggs into one basket called the Europa League. And about 2 months ago, right, when everyone was saying this and saying that, right, I was saying, right, the only thing that we're left holding is that Europa League, right? So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. I'll give you flowers.
And to tell the truth, right, if we have lost to Alkmaar or we didn't get through the Europa League, right, most probably I don't even know what I'm doing after that, right? Because the every game that comes after that has got no meaning, and most probably I'll be doing watch along for it, and yeah. But
okay, Eugene, quickly before we close it off, what did you think of the game yesterday? What do you think about Oda Bergval? Everyone's raving about Bergval and.
No, Harry, if you watched my watch along yesterday, right, I was saying that game was freaking boring. Apart a few spats of here and there, right? I was falling asleep. We're playing horseshoe football again, right? And the thing is that if we go to Fulham, right, and give that kind of performance, come on, are we going to be able to survive what tactically astute the Silva is going to do to us, right? Yeah. So the sad part is, being a Spurs fan who's in a Zen mode, right? I'll still predict a 4-2 Spurs win at Fulham.
You still?
That's my Zen. Yeah, that's my Zen prediction.
Head off, and I'm probably anyway. But
well, has you ended the stream?
Well, a little bit, but Muzzy's heads off in it first.
Oh, sit down.
Yeah.
Muzzy, nice to meet you, my brother.
Yeah,
honestly.
Nice to sorry for calling you Steve all the time, right? You got to forgive me. It's about
right.
3 a.m. here in Malaysia, right? So, yeah, I'm way about 6,000 over miles away from you guys, right? But yeah, take care, right?
That's
Is Muzzy in our group chat?
Anything you want to say anything you want to say before you go, or anything, or?
I mean, I can tell you the lineup. I think that's going to happen in the score prediction.
Yeah,
sure.
It's like Leno in goal. It will be Robinson, Basti, Anderson, and Castagna. We'll have Sander Berger and Andres Pereira. Iwobi, Smith Rowe. I don't think who else plays wide.
How is it going to be Ruiz again up front? Or not?
We'll have Jimenez up top.
Oh, Jimenez is back. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jimenez is back. And I just think, I don't know, because with Fulham's inconsistency, I reckon 2-1. I reckon you'll score, whether it's first or last. I don't think you'll make it 1-0.
I just got to watch the show now.
I was praying for you lot to go to extra time just so you can have more tired legs yesterday, but it didn't happen.
But you're confident you're going to beat us, right? That's what you're saying, yeah.
Kind of. I'm 75% confident. There's 25% that's like it's close to
me. Give us your prediction score.
I'll say 2-1.
2-1 Fulham.
Yeah.
Eugene, what's your prediction score?
Yeah, 4-2 Spurs.
4-2 Spurs. You think we're gonna win? I think we're gonna get blown away. 3-0.
Not just
3-0
you're gonna win.
Fulham, I mean.
You think you're gonna score 4 goals?
Exactly.
No, that's my Zen prediction for all the Spurs games after the 10 games that we came out with the PR stunt.
I think we're going to lose 2-0, to be honest.
Man, we're going to get blown away, bro. We're going to get blown away. Fulham,
like TJ,
Fulham is a way better team than Tottenham.
You said we should believe, and now you tell me we're going to flip and lose 3-0.
Bro, listen, it's about believing in the. Yeah, I contradicted myself. Yeah, but bro,
So it's hard,
the reality is, I
Honestly,
said, I made it clear. Hold on,
Alright,
see
brother.
that
I
I
made, go,
Yeah.
see you later, my brother. I
No.
made it clear from the get-go. I don't really care about the season. I keep saying that. How many times
Yeah.
did I say that?
Yeah,
I said I don't care about the
as long as they
season.
get relegated, I'm good. Like I don't care.
We're not going to get relegated. We're not going to go up. Our season relies on the Europa League. The only games I consider watching, like I said, the only games I consider watching
Europa.
because I haven't watched a full 90 minutes of Tottenham for a very long time. But what I have done is watch the Europa League.
Mm.
And if there's a chance, I go back to it. Fair play. I'm going to say I apologize. I apologize because I was wrong. But like I said, I written him off from minute one. And I've been saying this to you, my brother. It's who we are, mate.
Yeah, that's true.
And I can't
Guys,
make it more clear than that has because I
No.
don't know. Look,
no, unless TJ, right, something drastically happens in the style of play that we have at this moment, right? We're gonna be back here every week, right? Complaining and saying the same shit over and over again.
what we
And
know.
the worst part, and the worst part is, right, it's getting fucking boring.
Yeah, no, but you know, also another
The
thing.
match is boring. The match is boring is one thing, right? They're
Yeah,
gonna come on stream, right, and do fucking boring reviews.
yeah, but you know
in
what?
some
The
ways,
man.
I'm
Oh, God,
gonna
go
start
ahead.
with TJ a bit here, yeah, because you know how about believing yourself and stuff like that. Like that thing is like manifesting stuff, basically. Like, so I agree with him, but it's hard, man, when it comes to Spurs. To actually,
Yeah,
like,
but you still have. You know what it is, isn't it? Yeah. Look, I was just gonna say something like,
yeah,
yeah, cool. Look, that's why I don't really care about the season. The season's nothing to me. The only belief and hope I have right now is the Europa League. Whether he is or he's not, I still have to believe that he could do it.
Mm. So just a couple of questions before I clear it up. We'll clear it up. Spurs burning, Sessegnon or Hill? I'll tell you something in a minute. Sessegnon or Hill? Eugene?
Wait, what's Spurs signing?
Who's worse, Sessegnon or Brian Hill?
Listen, the worst signing Spurs has ever signed is Timo Werner.
Right, it's neither of them then. And guys, what do you predict the score to be in the first leg? We're playing
Of what?
Frankfurt,
at home first, by the way.
if we're lucky, we get a 2-1 scoreline. If we're lucky.
TJ?
Yeah. I'm saying the same. If we're lucky, we get a 2-1 scoreline or 1-0 starter pack. Do you get where I'm coming from?
And then we go to Frankfurt and get smashed 3 or 4-0.
I think it'll be 1-0 to Spurs because it'll be like the Liverpool game where we went 1-0 up in the first leg and we went to the away leg and just crumbled.
But it's whether, let's be honest with you, it's whether he rests Van der Ven and Romero because that's the most important thing right now.
But he can't unless he's going to play Archie Gray and Ben Davis in centre back.
I don't really mind. Like I said, I don't care. Yeah, win and draw.
He could do that. He could play Gray and Davies to rest Van der Ven and Romero.
Look, guys, he's gonna put out a strong team.
Didn't Romero get called up to Argentina though, right?
Yeah, he's gonna put out a strong team on Sunday, right? Because we're gonna go in the international break. He ain't gonna give a F.
But Eugene, didn't Romero get called up to Argentina, or am I wrong?
Yeah, he's called up, but he needs to
Van
play.
der Ven? I don't know if Van der Ven's been called
Van der Ven, I'm not sure about Holland, right? But he might have, right? But the thing is that he needs to put minutes into the legs of the players who've been injured, right? So it'll be a strong team again, right? We will most probably see the same team that played against Alkmaar at home.
And JJ, can we just answer JJ's question, yeah?
Yeah.
And listen, like I said before, I'll say it again. Levy is not sacking him. Whether we want him gone now, today, yesterday, fucking 10 months ago. Whether we wanted him gone or whether he is going to go, Levy's not going to sack him until the end of the season. So for me, if he wins, this is what is going to save his job. And I go back to it. He has to win the Europa League. He has to. Otherwise, I want him gone. That's the standard I hold. I hold that standard. You know why? Because that's where I want my team to be.
TJ, that's
I
a
want to
complete-
believe we can win everything. We're
TJ,
so far from where I want Tottenham to be. Hold on one
That's-
second, Eugene. 1 second. We're so far where I want Tottenham to be. I want us to be the best of the best. Look, under Pochettino season, we went to the Champions League final. That's the biggest game I've ever seen. We were a couple signings away from going for gold. We could have won the title. That Leicester season should have been ours.
Yeah,
However, this donkey ownership has messed up everything.
yeah,
So I hold my club so high, and the only thing that I can see this season is the Europa League. So for me, I'm a very, very, very. You can see my passion, how much passion I have. This is why I wanted to bring up this topic, because for me, if he doesn't win, he needs to go.
Of course, he needs to go.
I think he needs to go regardless. But anyway,
Yeah, as it's called. He got no,
I'm
he got no sympathy for Ange, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, right? But whatever it is, right? I've been saying, right? Win, lose, or draw, the Europa League, the Champions League, the Premier League, right? It's
Leave
always
it
been
out.
Levy out.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the most.
Levy out. Levy out. Let's say that again, bruv. That's what's messed everything up. Simply, Levy out.
Well, that's
And we
why
need
we're
more fans to understand that.
6th of April, isn't it? There's one on the 6th of April currently.
I'm
so-
coming to that.
Yeah.
I'm coming to that. Levy needs to be gone.
Yeah.
And how
Hey,
we
guys,
meet
don't
up?
worry.
We could do.
We do the
6th
same
of
thing as
April. 6th
Yeah.
April, are we doing the protest along again, right? Yeah, that'll be good. Man.
Yeah, man.
We'll do the thing again, innit? With the-
We
Yeah.
can 100%. And this time, bro, I'm gonna do some live content, bro. Generally, bro, I'll be so real. I'm gonna be BBC News
Yeah, go for it.
because more people need to know about Levy, man. There's so much of this fan base that still likes Levy. It makes no sense. We
Bro.
had about 2,000 protesters protesting outside for a cause that could better Tottenham.
Do you think?
How many? I mentioned this 1 second, bro. How many people attend the game?
60K?
As you know, you're
Like
exactly.
60K, like 60K.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we need more people to understand this and more people to join the cause.
Oh, that's why Levy
If
can't
we-
sack Ange. You know what I'm saying? If Levy sacks Ange, right? I already said it, right? It'll fivefold the protest, right? We get 10,000 fans out there protesting if Levy sacks Ange, right? But guys, to tell the truth, right? We reach a stage in our season, right, where it doesn't matter anymore. You get what I'm saying? Apart from one basket that we are in, is called the Europa League, right? The league is out. We're not even fighting for Europe unless we win the rest of our 11 or 10 games that we have in hand. And we know that ain't going to happen, right? Most likely we'll beat Southampton, draw with Wolves, and the rest are all losses, right? And maybe, yeah, somehow or another we scrape a draw with Fulham. Yeah. But as I can see it, nah, it doesn't matter. Ange in, Ange out. I'm Ange, don't care, right? Because the most important thing is that
I was just more like you,
Yeah,
Jim.
right.
More zen
It's
about
really
it.
hard.
I can't take watching a man just.
But you know what is it? I can't
Yeah.
be like that. I'm sorry. I rate you, Eugene, but I want to care about Tottenham. For me,
No, I care about Tottenham, but the problem is that, right?
oh, I used the wrong word. I used the wrong word. I don't mean care about Tottenham. You definitely care about Tottenham. Let's make that clear. That was the wrong phrase. If I get to the point where I don't care, forget me watching the damn Tottenham. Forget me even coming on here, bro.
Bro, you normally when we concede, you put on Netflix anyway. So
You see my point? I'm getting
Yeah.
to that. I'm honestly getting to that.
yeah.
How long did it take me to even start releasing videos, my brother?
Well, but TJ, for me, yeah, like I become a person where I'm kind of in the middle in that sense. Like I care if we win or lose or draw. Obviously, yeah, like I'm a Spurs fan. I want us to win trophies. I want us to win stuff. But at the same time, just in life in general, I'm just happy with not happy with any sort of outcome. But I've made peace with like any outcome sort of thing. Like
I haven't.
if we lose a game, what am I going to do? I'm going to sit there and cry about it for like 2 days.
That's killing me inside out right now.
Huh?
I'll be so honest with you. I'm different, Hans. You know this. I wear my I wear my
Yeah.
heart on my sleeve.
Promise
Yeah.
TJ, yeah. When I was younger, yeah,
Harry,
your
Harry,
age, I used
when
that energy like you did, yeah. Bruv, when Poch saved his job on that Villa game,
Yeah.
that same game, TJ, I broke my phone because when Villa scored, I threw my phone on the floor, bro. Like, I used to be, bro.
but guys, we have to reach a stage of zen, right?
Yeah.
Because right, if you look back, right, we haven't won the league in 60 over years.
I know, man, and it's so bad.
No,
So
you understand,
bad.
right? So are we gonna accept, right, being mediocre, right? And the worst part is when we were mediocre at the time, right, we were still winning cups and trophies.
Exactly. And I haven't witnessed a trophy. You see my point? So look, it's taken me so long to even jump on this YouTube thing and do videos. Yeah, maybe I go on has his stream, but I've actually been releasing on my channel now.
Yes.
You know why? This is a desperate call of the Batmobile to try at least. Listen, I'm going insane. I need someone to hear this.
And leave the
Please leave the club. Please. Listen, I might be an insignificant speck, but I'm hoping.
Insignificant.
This is why the protest. We need like more people we had last time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I go back to that. I always say it starts from the fans. As much as I disagree with Elijah, it starts from the fans. If the fans don't change, nothing will change.
Yeah, that's
people
it,
just
right?
Accepting, man.
The fan base, right, don't show their desire for something to achieve, right? It will just be business as usual.
Eugene,
right?
compare the behavior of, I hate to bring it up, the behavior of the Arsenal fans, right, compared to Tottenham fans.
Exactly.
You don't even compare Arsenal. You talk about Chelsea, you talk about Manchester United, you talk about Liverpool. When they protest, right, it's at least 10,000 on the streets.
It's not just that, Eugene. It's also the mentality of Arsenal's fan base, where that maybe because of the Invincibles, I don't know, but they just have so much more desire to win stuff. And now, they're like second or third, and they're still losing their shit.
You see where it goes on to believe. The players don't even believe. Bro, listen, come on, tell me I haven't showed this show. This is one show this show today has been my best show. Tell me it hasn't been.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Listen, I spoke to nearly 30 fans. 30 damn fans, and I've had this same debate over and over and over again.
And they're all engine, right?
And they're all engine.
Like, honestly, I'll be happy to win the Europa League. I just don't know.
In the end of the day, right? I mean, you don't care. But if you talk about common football sense, right, in the way that you see our team plays football, you would be questioning the manager, right? And the worst part is, it's not a one-off thing, right? It's consistently.
We cause most of our own problems.
Consistently being shit because we give the ball away all the time.
Because he plays back every time.
No, but you know who we should be questioning and giving more energy to? This is gonna show even more. See, this should be part selector. Because when I say this, you're gonna be like, TJ, you're in your zen. Yeah. The person we should be giving the most energy to is Levy. You know why? He should have sacked this twat.
Yeah, 100%.
No, but I've been saying this, right, TJ? He can't sack this twat. Because if he sacks this,
TJ,
if he sacks this twat, right, then the Levy out movement is going to quadruple overnight. He ain't going to do it.
They were singing his name at 5-1 down at home. That summed it up for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
I actually see, and I'm going to say this one last thing. I don't have no. You know what, Eugene? One thing I will agree on, and I've only come to agree on this today, and I'm going to say it now. I don't have no more energy for Ange. I'm going to be like you. Ange don't give a flying crap.
Yeah.
Because for me, he's the puppet. He's the puppeteer.
I've been saying that for so long. I've been saying he's a deflection.
Bro, listen. bro, I give him flowers, my brother. Some things he speaks and it goes in my head. It goes right into my head. Tottenham standard has been terrible, terrible under this ownership. Levy, for flying, please, Levy out. Levy out, man. Just for the sake of your dignity, man. Levy out, man. You've
But TJ, you know Levy ain't gonna go nowhere for at least another 5 years, right? Because of his plan, right? Of
man, I
gentrifying
know,
Tottenham,
man.
right? And getting the NFL franchise, right? And
I know.
we all know that. We all know that. Yeah. But the most important thing is the protest coming up. That's how I see it. Right.
Yeah. So, guys, anything else you want to say? Anyone else?
Nah,
Sorry.
man. This was a show, man. This was
Yeah.
a good show.
Yeah.
I
Guys.
That
like.
debate, you and Alex, it was a good debate.
No, from the minute one, from minute 90. Listen, the one thing I'm good at is being consistent.
Yeah, more consistent than Tottenham. But...
Scroll back from minute one from this show and
Yeah.
scroll to 90. Bruv, I've been repeating myself every single time. I have. How many times did I ask that question?
Bare times.
Bare times.
I don't know how many
Yeah,
times, bro.
guys. I know. Yeah. It's going to be 3:30 a.m. here in Malaysia, right? Guys,
No,
Yeah,
man.
Eugene,
Go-
when are you
go-
next on? Are you doing another watch along for the game?
No, this Sunday I ain't gonna do watch alongs. Got some family matters to settle, right? But don't forget, right? Go subscribe to Hotspur TV, Into Spurs and Spurs Vision TV, right, guys?
Too much of the
Too
Mr.
much
Box
of the
Office TV,
Mr.
the
Box
links
Office
and-
TV.
yeah.
Yeah, guys. No,
Subscribe
the
to
thing is
all of
that
them, man.
yeah, we come back to this over and over again, right? That's why I've been shouting, right? We need to ramp up the Levy out shows. That's the most important thing. Put out the message,
100%. I
right?
agree with you.
Yeah.
This
From
is
now
why I
until
think it was a really good
right?
thing that you had us on your stream whilst we were at the protest, because I think that was a great idea. Yeah.
You gotta do it again.
Quick question before you end this. I want to release something that a project that I'm doing. And
Yeah,
if that has, I'll be so honest with you, you're gonna be my first guinea pig.
Okay.
I'm so you know how you used to write about Tottenham?
Blog. Yeah, I used to blog.
Yeah. I've been reading through your blogs. Like I've been
Yeah,
reading through your
I've been blogging
blogs.
like 2 years,
You
bro,
need to
like,
you need to start doing it again, bro. Why do you stop?
yeah. 'Cause of
You need to
YouTube.
start. Yeah?
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be releasing. So as you know, I trialed an AI model on my channel.
Yeah.
All the compiled research was based on my research. Everything that I had was based on the research I done. It was just an AI speaking it. So, and I got mixed feedback from it. I'll be so honest with you. I got a lot of people to actually watch the short. A lot of people said it's a good idea, and I've just simply made a second channel called Into
the
Spurs
thing.
AI.
Yeah.
Into Spurs AI. Right now it's at 1 subscriber. I'll be honest with you, but I'm
Put the link in
gonna.
the chat, bro.
Yeah.
I'll
But
subscribe to it as
it's
well.
not only the bits. I'm gonna say I'm not just doing this by myself. One of my mates. So it's a joint Spurs. It's a joint channel, like a joint account. It was my mate's YouTube channel that I thought like he's willing to do all the research behind the scenes because he thought it was a really lit idea, you know. And this guy he's a United fan, in fact. You know, my mate that is going to also be doing a lot of research and helping me about Spurs because he told me like you've got a wicked idea, right? So really and truly, it's going to be weekly context on news on Spurs. Any news article that happens on a day-to-day basis, it's going to be based on that channel. And it's going to be based like an AI model. We're going to only focus on YouTube shorts because I realized that short content for me is the best way I can actually.
You're better at shorts, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm very bad at shorts. I do better numbers on shorts. And a lot of people have reacted to my shorts more often than doing my YouTube videos. I'm not going to abandon the YouTube side of things. I'm also going to be releasing content on this channel, like the daily Friday shows, but on occasions doing videos here and there. But the research is going to be on my Spurs AI channel. So it's again, it's felt like this. Look,
you're gonna put the link into the chat so I can't find
I will definitely do that. I will definitely link everything in. I'll link it into the description after, basically, the comments after. But into Spurs AI is something that I believe it's going to be game changing due to the fact that, you know, like there's a lot of, and why I use Has for example, there's a lot of bloggers that don't get recognition. I'll be honest with you, you know, and bloggers are basically, it's their opinion. Whether you agree on it, you disagree on it, I will try and report about it. You know, even if it's rumors and it's unrealistic rumors that articles have made, I will be reporting on it because I want to just contain a Spurs. Put it like this: is my way of doing the news, you know, and it's my way of swinging it around.
Like Elijah does it.
Elijah, what he does, he reports on it, and that's quite good. However, I prefer the shorts in terms of I could do that, but then I'm gonna abandon this channel. And I like having deep conversations like this. Today was like one of the
topics you've done the whole season, to be honest with you.
Like I said, I spoke to 30 Spurs fans today. I've got something in the woodworks. You know, I'm doing a lot of research. It's taken a lot of my time because we need to get this message that Levy needs to go.
He's the problem, isn't it? So
he is definitely the problem. But like I said, subscribe to all of us, and we're going to be ending this show. And sorry, I've hogged the mic as well. But this show has been worth it. I'll be honest with you, because you're also in my study case. In terms of the feedback I'm getting back and the reality that where Tottenham is. Because like I said,
we've got more generations on you, innit? Well, more experience. That's
100%. So I like to consider and see where it goes. And this just goes back to the standard. It's not good enough. Because really and truly, it goes from, you could say bottom, and I say bottom, the fans, upwards. It does, because we should never be where we are at. And you think we should be arguing about flipping Europa League? That's not good enough. Even though I want us to win, I always want us to win every single trophy. I'm never going to come in here and say I don't want Tottenham to win this, because I've been drowned. I haven't seen Tottenham win.
Yeah.
But the standards are so low right now, Spurs fans can't even believe in it. Look how low we've dropped. But that's my little segment.
Yeah, the sad part is that a lot of Spurs fans accept it. And it is part of the rebuild. We're in phase 2 of the session.
100%. It's a part of the bigger cause. So like I said, subscribe to Into Spurs and subscribe to Into Spurs AI and stay tuned. And if it pops, we're going to be doing a Man United version of it also on my it's going to be a collective effort, because we could even branch it out. And the more people that is on this actual news thing, like I said, I want everybody to help me out. You know, there's going to be a point where this is why I'm saying I don't know why you stopped doing your blogs, my bro.
Bro, because what happened was I became a teacher.
Yeah.
For like 2 years, man. So that stopped me for a while. I mean, I didn't get back to it after that. So
yeah, but bro, you are passionate about it.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to get back at it.
Yeah, but the problem
is because you're really good at it. The articles that I've read, look, I'm not a smart cookie. Yeah. But I can tell, I can see passion when from the get go. You are passionate about it. You should start doing that. And bro, remember, you have to believe in yourself and do it, my brother. I speak that volume every single
Jay,
day.
remember, you have to believe in Spurs. No matter how
100%. I tried. I tried.
All right, guys, we're up to about 2 hours from the show. I'm sorry I didn't join the earlier part when TJ had his, thing with Mr. Box Office and all that. But
Big up the box office.
yeah,
Muzzy, of course, I meant Muzzy. Too much of E. Obviously, into Spurs and Persuasion TV and myself has Spurs. Subscribe to everyone. I don't think I missed anyone else. I think it was 6
Hey, what's my man's beef with me, man? He's on some beefing thing like TJ ate his first guinea pig. What is he on? Hey, bro, listen. The hate, you can hate all you want, my brother. You're insignificant to me. I'll be honest with you. In life, we walk and talk. Bro, listen. If you don't like what I say, there's always a way to not.
TJ, he's making a joke when you said Hans will be your first guinea pig. Remember?
I don't think he's. I don't think it's anything serious. I think.
Oh, you don't think? Did I take it wrong? Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Listen, like I said, bro, I'm an honest person. I hold my hands up, my bro. Listen, no beef, man. We're all good cookie. Like, I'll be so honest with you, bro. I'm that type of guy.
After the box office debate, you're looking for beef now?
Yeah.
100%. And you know what is as well, yeah? I'll be honest with you. I'm an honest person, innit? So I take words literally. And that's my thing, innit? That's why I've been in a lot of beef.
I'm close to show off, but my problem is sometimes, TJ, I joke so much, some people take what I say seriously as well. Like, so I'll say
100%, bro. Because you don't get to understand.
And
you know what? Look,
you said this, it means that, and I'm like, no, I'm just joking, man. It's not.
Bro, listen, look where I've grown up in. Yeah, I've grown up. I'm gonna say something, and we can end it as soon as possible. I know I have a lot to say today, but bro, I grew up in the hood, innit? I'll be honest with you. So I've been fighting all my life, innit? You know, so I keep my circle tight. I don't let nobody in, bro. I'll be so honest with you because, like, bro, it's tough in the hood, innit?
I know, and bro.
Bro, listen, my ends is corrupt. They know already, man. I grew up in Tottenham, my brother. Like,
yeah, that's why.
Like, so, it's one of them things, isn't it, where I understand the different type of. I need to just get better at that. I think that's where I need to mature as well. Personally, I feel like my level, the way I believe, I think and I do things is not right. For other people looking in,
it's partly because of where you were at though.
Yeah, but you know what?
Scotty.
You know what? If people don't if people haven't lived where I've lived and been, there's mad stories in it. There's mad stories in it, like stabbings, bro. I can't lie to you. I've been twice in it.
Tottenham is not the safest and ideal place. Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. So. Like I'll be honest with you, innit? So I need to level up in that sense as well. So hey, listen, like I said, if it was a joke, no, like, bro, I'm good, man. You're good. In fact, thank you for watching. And if I offended anybody on this panel,
guys,
the same thing,
everyone.
Yeah. All right, guys. Catch you.
Comedy Spurs, I guess.
Leave me out.